The president retracted his earlier statement about two police generals who supposedly are involved in the controversial drug recycling scheme.
The chief executive also said that in the absence of any convincing proof, PNP Chief Oscar Albayalde will continue to enjoy his trust and confidence. Gemma Vansenia has the report.
President Rodrigo Duterte has one request to those criticizing PNP Chief Oscar Albayalde for his supposed meddling in a controversial sting. Show him the proof and let the man explain. Just like any accused person, Duterte said Albayalde has the right to answer any allegations against him.
I have to follow procedural due process and allow him time to answer. The right to be heard. It's given to the criminals, to the kidnappers. It should be given to a general of the Philippine National Police.
Recall that Albayalde has been implicated in the Senate's investigation on so-called ninja cops, or police officers involved in what they call drug recycling activities. This is such a big issue that President Duterte even opted to address it when he spoke before the Valdai Club in Sochi, Russia.
And right now, even as I fly here and go back, there are about, again, two generals who are still playing with drugs. And I said, well, I told you, do not destroy my country because it is being flooded with drugs.
However, as soon as he arrived back in the country, Duterte retracted his statement, saying he simply got his police ranks mixed up.
Walang generals. I'm sure of that. Sa aking report, na dumating sa akin, wala.
Okay.
Para, Colonel, I think,
Colonel, okay.
Nalilito kasi ako dyan sa superintendent na yan kasi ang alam ko ng superintendent, yung superintendent ng eskwelahan.
DepEd.
Totoo. That's quite confusing.
Duterte, who has a rich legacy of appointing retired uniformed personnel to cabinet positions and other government posts, also insisted that he needs further evidence before sacking Albayalde. For now, Duterte says he will rely on the result of the probe done by the DILG.
It is now the burden of Secretary Anyo to investigate at ipapasa niya sa akin. So, I approve or disapprove with finality once it reaches my office.
However, the chief executive clarified that he's not taking the issue of so-called ninja cops lightly. He recognized that it is a big problem, which is why he promised a thorough investigation on the matter on a nationwide scale.
Totoo yan. Hindi lang Maynila. Marami rin, pati dito eh.
Whether or not the country's top cop will be removed from office, though Albayalde is set to step down and retire on November. And when asked if he already has a next PNP chief in mind, Duterte had this to say.
Not yet. Ayan ang mahirap. You have to, they call it vet. I have to consult everybody. Maya-maya madapa na naman tapos ako ang magkaroon ng problema.
House Committee on Dangerous Drugs Chairman Representative Ace Barber says whoever will replace Albayalde should be subjected to lifestyle checks. The lawmakers said the only way to curb corruption in the government is to compel officials and their families to undergo lifestyle checks.
I-extend yung lifestyle check dun sa mga kamag-anak din, yung immediate family na posibleng ipagkatiwala ang either pera or asset dun sa nung taong sinususpetsahan. This should extend also, no? Hindi lang dun sa PNP o AFP. Isama mo na yung lifestyle check dyan ng customs, the past and present, the past and present officials ng customs, the past and present officials ng BIR. No, dapat nga yung past dapat yun mahabol
Barbers also emphasized the need to review the PNP modernization law, as well as the local government code, to ensure that appointments to the office force will no longer be politicized. He said the police ranks must constitute a professional organization that is immune from politicking.
Dapat siguro silipin o i-revisit natin yung batas na kung saan ay yung appointment ng mga police, no, mula sa police community precinct up to the chief of police, to the provincial directors, to the regional directors, up to the chief PNP, no, kung as much as possible ay dapat hindi ito politika o ma-politicize, no? In a way na insulated, no, yung kapulisan sa impluwensya ng mga politiko.
But Senator Gordon is not yet training his sights on Albayalde's retirement. The lawmaker says the PNP chief is not yet off the hook as the Senate continues its inquiry. Gordon says Albayalde still has to answer to the fact that he enabled his subordinates to remain in office when he should have been the first one to remove them for reselling drugs. Albayalde said he is ready to face investigation, confident that not a single proof will show up to pin him down to the drug recycling scheme.
I'm ready to face investigation to once and for all clear my name and spare the PNP from further embarrassment and unwanted public opinion created by these internal and external political machinations.
For News 5, Gem Avancenia, we are One News.